That's what I want to see. Like money in the bank.
There you go.
Let's go!
Yeah, it's time to play now.
Well, excuse me.
Yeah, let's go. I'm tired of wasting my time on y'all. That's all day.
Keep going.
Too easy.
Yes. Easy work.
Yeah, it's time to play now. Anyone out here that got can't score on? It's a piece of cake, man.
Some more.
Slow down.
Yes. What you got going on today?
Quiet down.
Come on, man.
We've been ready. We're waiting your team. And Take the L. You done. Y'all ready to lose? Yeah, man.
Hey, hit me up.
Hey, you ready to see what all this hype is about, Cade?
Man, I'm pretty good, too. You should watch my tape.
Oh, I seen the tape. You all right?
Well, you'll see a little more tonight. Pay attention.
I bet.
This should be a fun one, Greg. Two teams that are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Guard spots filled by Cunningham and Ivy. Marvin Bagley is out there with Durant. And it's Bogdanovich in at the threesome. Now McCollum, after Marvin Bagley missing on that three-point shot. It's McCollum with the drive. Lays it up off the glass.
Beating past the D. Once CJ decides to drive, he holds nothing back.
Cunningham looking it over. Pass to Ivy. Back to Cunningham. Clock at 6. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. On offense, here are the Pelicans. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Pistons team.
Yeah, and they swept this matchup the two times they played last year. They held the advantage on paper and on the court.
But hey, it's a different season, and anything can happen.
Here's Cunningham after the made shot from McCoy. Poked away and stolen by Jay.
And I know MP's been thinking about this matchup for a long time. Taking on the defending champion gives a team a great idea of how they measure up. To be the best, you've got to beat the best.
That's what this game is all about for MP. Proving to himself and everyone else that they belong in the title conversation. Ivy kicks to Cunningham. Detroit, no good that time either.
0 for 3 now in the early going, just a little bit out of sync.
Shea outside. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. McCoy's got his third basket of the night.
You see the game plan is working already. 4 straight makes to start this one.
Cunningham outside. Here's Bagley. In the corner, Ivy with it. Stolen by McCollum. Pass to McCoy. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. 9 points for Jay.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Pelicans coming to this one after the win against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And Smitty, you think about the years McCollum played with Damian Lillard, you have to believe they made each other better.
I totally agree, GA. They both have high standards, always working on their games. That's why they're two of the best guards in the league over the last decade.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
Now let's take a look now at the stats for Bogdanovich. A very nice season for him last year. He was around 21 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And most of all, you have to love the defensive grit he brings to games when he comes off the bench.
Absolutely. Just when you think you've got a good flow going as a scorer, he'll come and shut your water off.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Right now, let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see the teams that really knew how to clog the passing lanes last season. Second, the Pelicans.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
Here's New Orleans stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Ingram a screen on Cunningham. Here's McCoy. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Pistons trail by 11. Cunningham outside. Passes it to Bagley. Over Williamson. Bagley, no good. The Pelicans have got a perfect 6 for 6 in the game up to this point. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Nice ball movement by Detroit. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
A unique talent. Cunningham has the size of a wing and the skill of a point.
For the Detroit Pistons, they come in off the loss to the Trailblazers.
They just got overwhelmed. We knew that game was going to be a tough one for them, and we were right.
Ugly, ugly display. I thought they'd be more competitive, but I was wrong.
Ingram kicks to McCollum. Shot clock at 6. All sorts of time. Another one falls for New Orleans.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Ivy passes to Cunningham. Zion Williamson grabs the miss.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
To the middle. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Greg, with back-to-back games part of the schedule, how do teams feel getting into the latter part of that combo, like tonight?
Well, these games can be especially taxing mentally and physically. At this point, it's a war of attrition, and really, who can survive the night?
Smitty, it ended up being a last-place finish for the Detroit Pistons in 2023.
And Kevin, it wasn't pretty. But on the flip side, it positioned them for an interesting offseason and some big draft possibilities.
That one misses. You know, Steve, last season the Pelicans started 23-12. They were second in the Western Conference. But they end up missing the playoffs. Why, in your opinion?
Kevin, injuries. Zion played just 29 games. Brandon Ingram only 47. If they can stay healthy, this is a scary team going forward.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
And the Pistons with possession here. It's a 10-point game. Now, here's Cunningham. Covered by Che. Cunningham kicks to Bagley. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Shoots a 3. And Valanciunas pulls it down. New Orleans with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. And Che throws it down.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Here's Cunningham after the made shot from McCoy. The pass to Bagley. Over Williamson. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Takes a step back. Ingram dishes to McCollum. Over Ivy. McCollum, no good. Pistons trail by 12. Cunningham finds Bogdanovich. And it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession.
My bad.
So it's the Pistons now, and the foul called on Shea. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Bogdanovich against Ingram. Cunningham sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Valanciunas.
And you saw him gauging that pass there. He knew they were coming inside with it and got in position for the steal.
Valanciunas with a screen on Ivy. The 10-footer. Good as the jump shot falls. McCollum's got 6. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Pelicans.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Now here's Shea. 14 points for him. Tries it from 9. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Watching the line there, that'll be a backcourt violation. Trey Murphy's checked in for Zion Williamson. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Harris is checked in for Bogdanovich. Harris against Ingram. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Ivy against McCollum. Here's Durant. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Down low. Here's Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. Following the score by New Orleans. And here's Cunningham. 17 points in his last outing. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls it from the elbow. Here's Duran. And Duran slams it in.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Here's McCollum. Following the bucket by the Pistons. Over Ivy. McCollum, no good.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Ingram right side. Shoots over Duran. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Ingram's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Cunningham passes to Ivy. Back to Cunningham. The baseline jam. Good on the shot. Cunningham's got his 2nd bucket.
I love Cade Cunningham taking what the defense gives him, making the most of a mid-range opening.
Kicks it to Valanciunas. Shea with it. Picked up by Bagley. Pass to Valanciunas. A three from McCollum. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Lets it go from 14. C.J. McCollum with the rebound.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Shea inside. Cunningham's there. Here's Ingram. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Ingram's got 8 points.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Cunningham outside. Hits the jumper in space. He's got 6.
Boy, I love it. Cade Cunningham is fundamentally sound.
Shea outside. Valanciunas in the high post. And here's Ingram from the arc. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Smitty, even though the injuries limited Cade Cunningham in those first 2 seasons, his ceiling has to remain very high.
It is, GA, because of his basketball IQ and court vision. They are impressive for his age. He's got the size and athleticism. And plus, he's dedicated on getting better.
And the Pelicans with possession here. Following the 3-point attempt by Cade Cunningham. A nice shot by McCoy.
And he's off to a phenomenal start here tonight, guys.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. They trail by 18. Here's a screen. Charity stripe shot. Another shot. Shot's good by Duren. There's 37 seconds left here in the first quarter. McCoy passes to Ingram. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. And the Pelicans lead by 18. Detroit's gone 0-4 from 3-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Cunningham outside. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. High post shot. And again, Cunningham missing.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. New Orleans on top. They lead by 18. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And just for New Orleans, Valanciunas comes in for Larry Nance. And Shea's subbed in for Jose Alvarado. Bagley, he's checked in for Detroit. Jaden Ivey comes in for Joe Harris. Underneath, in the post, it's Williamson and Valanciunas. Shea is out there with Jones. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Valanciunas.
And the long reach of Wiseman, using it so well to just alter that shot on the way up.
Now Ivey hasn't made one yet. 6 to shoot. He kicks it to Burks. And the 3 off target. Pelicans leading by 16. Williamson a screen on Ivey. McCoy passes to Williamson. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Smitty, who were some of your favorite teammates during your 14 years in the league?
Kevin, there's so many. Glenn Rice, Dikembe Mutombo, Ronnie Cycli, Kevin Willis, Stacey Allman, Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, and the list goes on.
No good on that one. Steve, we talked about this. A great job by the Pelicans front office in surrounding Zion Williamson with talent.
Yes, Kevin. When he's healthy, they're one of the best teams in the league. But to go the distance, he has to be available.
Detroit making a switch here. Duran's checked in. Now, here's Burks. Pass to Duran. Here's Ivy. Softly drops in the floater. Ivy's got his first points of the night.
Sweet shot by Jaden Ivey using all of his finesse.
Back to Jay. Baseline Jay on the way. Misses off the left iron. Pistons trail by 15.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Ivy with it. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Jay. Dishes it to Valanciunas. Jay outside. Outside, Jones. In the corner, it's Valanciunas. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones.
I had a chance to check out the numbers for Jones. Some last season stats for him. Last year, averaged 10 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Just a fantastic scorer off the bench. Always a factor in every game he plays.
What I love is he heats up quick because when you're on the second unit, you have no time to mess around.
Ivy, a screen on McCollum. And the foul called on Shea. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Right side Bagley. Pass to Burks. And stolen by Jay.
I'll tell you what, terrific anticipation defensively. Tracked it all the way. That pass had no chance.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you very much. Cade Cunningham was the #1 overall pick in 2021, and he's trying to take that next step. He says, I want to do my job. Something I really try to pride myself on is how much I care. What I care about the most is how I can help the Pistons win. Guys, they are assembling some real talent on that team.
Oh, they are, no question, D.A. Thank you. And here is Ingram after Bojan Bogdanovic getting his shot to go from deep. Here's Valanciunas. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists now in this one. Inside. And the dunk by Williamson.
When Zion dunks it, you can feel it from here. That's how powerful he is.
Pistons trail by 18. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
It's hard to disagree with the timeout here as the team badly needs to regain focus. They're out of sync offensively, way too many turnovers, and looking frustrated. They need to get back to their pace, their brand of basketball.
Joe Harris is checked in for Detroit. Cade Cunningham comes in for Burks. McCollum against Ivy. The kick out to Cunningham. Misses the 3. Pelicans leading by 18. The pass to McCollum. Valanciunas sets a screen for McCollum. Over Harris. Again, the Pelicans score.
Look how mobile and quick CJ is. terrific at making fast decisions and pick and rolls.
Cunningham outside, looking to end his cold spell. He can't get that one.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
A three from McCollum. They get it again. The New Orleans Pelicans come into this one after the win against the Thunder. Cunningham with it, now defended by McCollum. Ivy kicks to Cunningham. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots from the baseline. Shoots a fader. Pelicans with the rebound. Valanciunas has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Shea outside. And it's McCollum in the corner. They double team McCollum. Shea right side. Great D net time from Bagley. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Trey Murphy's checked in for New Orleans. And Detroit with a change here, too. Thompson, he's checked in for Harris. New Orleans leading by 20. Shea kicks to Ingram. A step back shot here, and he nails the jumper. Ingram's got 12 points in the game.
Looking silky smooth there. I like watching Brandon Ingram use the mid-range area.
Cunningham dishes it to Ivy. Back to Cunningham. Thompson outside to end the drought. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Valanciunas has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Goes up at the stripe, and it's McCoy missing. Detroit's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range.
And you know there had to be some pressure on Marvin Bagley when he came into the league.
Yeah, GA, not only being the number 2 overall pick, but coming from an NBA family. His grandfather was in the NBA as well.
Ivy passes to Duran. He dishes it to Cunningham. Pass to Ivy. Thompson surveying the floor. Over in the corner, Cunningham. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 9 points in the game so far.
Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
Ingram outside. Back to Jay. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first half. McCollum against Ivy. McCollum no good. Pistons trailed by 21. Ivy kicks to Cunningham. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's McCoy. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Out to Thompson. Here's the 3. And again, it's the Pistons from deep.
We know how good Thompson is with the ball in his hands, but he can catch fire as well.
Shea outside. Pass to Ingram. Shea dishes to Ingram. Ingram off a pick from McCoy. Goes up from the top of the key, and it's Ingram missing.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy misser too.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
To the inside. Here's Duren. And Duren slams it in. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 11 rebounds. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily. This one. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Hey folks, we know you. Here's a hypothetical. If you guys were in your prime today and could hop onto any team, who would you pick?
That's interesting, Ernie. Maybe I'd go back to Houston. I'd give them a boost. The boost, they need a jet.
You wouldn't give the Rockets a boost. You'd give them a malfunction. Houston, we have a problem. Kenny's back.
No, they already have a problem. I'd be the one to help solve that problem. Thank you.
I just enjoy sitting here listening. And back to the matchup at hand. Everything has been going smoothly for the New Orleans Pelicans.
They put on a clinic offensively. Great ball movement, player movement.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. While you look at Jay in this game, he has been everywhere.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
On the court for the Pistons, guard spots filled by Cunningham and Ivy. Marvin Bagley is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Duren in at the 5 down low. Pistons trail by 16. Here's Bogdanovich. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
Taking it inside, Bogdanovich can hurt you from multiple levels.
Here we see the Detroit Pistons, Greg, a franchise known for stifling defense.
And going back-to-back with the bad boys, then the amazing 2004 title team that shut down Shaq and Kobe. And the Pistons have been great. They've had that defense-first mentality.
That's good from Williamson on the assist by Jay. Williamson's got 9 points.
Defensively, you have to deny Williamson, not allowing him to bring it inside. He's too good around the rim.
McCollum against Ivy, nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Here's McCoy. 18 points for him. He feeds it to Williamson. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game. That free throw good from Williamson. And GA, in your opinion, what's the main order of business when you look at the first-year Pistons coaching staff?
Kevin, for me, they got to clean up the fouling. It's often a problem for young teams, but they have the quickness and size to stay in front of people and just force contested shots.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. There's the pick. Shoots. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Valanciunas sets a screen for McCollum. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Passes it to Bagley. And the foul called on Shea. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
This could be a problem. That's his 4th foul with plenty of basketball left to play.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the 3rd quarter now. Here's Bogdanovich. Pelicans pull it in. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. And that game is the 2nd of 2 straight at home. Valanciunas with a screen on Cunningham. Ripped away. And now the Pistons fast break. Outside, Bagley. There's the pass to Bogdanovich. Cunningham outside. Clock at 6. Some solid defense from McCoy.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
Here's Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
At some of the stats here for Brandon Ingram. Great showing for him last season. He averaged 24 per clip, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Because he gives you someone to build your offense around. You can count on his nightly production.
A 3 from Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Bogdanovich has got 5 points now in the quarter. Shea outside. Again, the Pelicans score.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Here's Ivy. No good with the triple. And here's New Orleans now. They're on a 13-5 run. Shea with it. Cunningham's there. Now here's McCollum. From the high post. A nice shot by McCoy. McCoy's got 22.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
Cunningham passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Cunningham. Outside Bogdanovich. Bagley sets a screen for Bogdanovich. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. And it's Bagley. That time on the assist from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists now in this one. And here's Shea. He's got 22. Takes it off the glass. 24 points for him.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Cunningham outside. Over Shea. Cunningham's shot is off.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
There's the steal. Looking to get back on track here. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Williamson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. It's McCollum on the wing. Ivy defending. McCollum passes to Valanciunas. Valanciunas draws the double. Shot clock at 6. Here's McCoy. And the layup's good off the glass. McCoy's got 10 points here in the second half.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Valanciunas grabs the board. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Valanciunas sets a screen for Ingram. To the paint. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pistons brought in Monty Williams to guide this team from the bottom. He said, I like those challenges, the process of building, seeing players get better, and understanding what it's like to navigate crunch time situations. For me to be able to come in now, it's part of this restoration. Kevin, Monty has plenty of work ahead.
Indeed he does, David. Thanks. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Kicks to Ivy. Pistons passing it around. And Cade Cunningham, good for 3. Cunningham's got 14 points.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Shea dishes to Williamson. Ingram against Bogdanovich. Shot from the wing. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Cunningham finds Bagley. Ivy on the wing. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Just 5 on the clock. Takes the 3. Here's Duran. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And New Orleans gets called for the foul.
Substitution on the court.
Shea outside. Players we know get mic'd up now, Steve, so we can get some insight to their talking on the floor or on the bench. How would that have gone over in your day?
Well, you know, Kevin, we got mic'd up. I did not like it. You felt funny having just extra stuff that you had to carry around. But I love to hear the communication that goes on in the game now, sitting on this side.
Zeller is out there with Larry Nance. Then there's Trey Murphy. Then it's Herbert Jones. And it's McCoy in at the point. That's the Pelicans 5. Bagley against Zeller. Count it. Good. Zeller's got 4 this quarter.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Ivy against Jones. Duran the pass to Cunningham. He kicks it to Ivy. And Duran slams it in.
Terrific recognition there from Jaden Ivey, spotting the open man and wasting no time getting him the ball.
Shea outside. The dish to Zeller. Zeller gets the screen from McCoy. Shot clock at 5. Detroit with the rebound. Now Ivy. Pass to Duran. Cunningham for 3. Outside for Bagley. Cunningham outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. Cunningham outside. Connects from 3-point range. Cunningham's got 19 points.
He is starting to build up a little confidence. Hit just 1 3 in the entire first half, but he has hit 2 more since then.
Shea outside. And with NBA's upcoming broadcasting deal, Steve, starting in 2025, a lot of streaming services vying to carry games.
Kevin, we'll see how it plays out. But with those additional media outlets in the bidding, The sense is the next deal could be a doozy.
Knocks it loose. And another steal for him.
And he's just been able to anticipate their every move.
Yeah, you're right. An absolute pest on the defensive end.
Never short on effort. Herb Jones gets to add another at the line.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Marshall's checked in. And so it's Detroit with the ball. Ivy with it. Passes it to Bagley. Back to Ivy.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Bogdanovich left side. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. Zeller grabs the board.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Here's McCoy. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. McCoy's got 28 points for the game.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Here's Cunningham. From down in the low post, it goes. He's got 21.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for New Orleans.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Che.
You have to appreciate the unselfishness. He kept the ball moving, kept everyone involved, really enjoyable to watch.
Fades and shoots. Second shot opportunity. A 3-ball. And rebound. Oh, wow!
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Che kicks to Marshall. Over Cunningham. Again, the Pelicans score.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
So we see New Orleans taking the W here, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.
So is the hype real? What do you think?
Good game, man. You played good.
You know what? You too, bro. Hey, better luck next time.
Yeah, he gotten off to a great start. Can't deny that. The kid's got some talent.
What'd you do when you forgot your lunch last night?
Well, I went and saw Mary in concession. She gave me some popcorn.
Popcorn for a meal? She could have given me more than that.
You think it would be nice? Yeah, get all in the water. I think you're gonna see.
See you, Empty.